Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jesse Grossplin, and welcome to Minecraft with JesseAF. Here we are again. We are here. But, you know what? There's something different going on, isn't there? We're working on the front axle. That's right. We are working on the front axle of the school bus, and it looks so great. Like, I'm getting anxious just thinking about, what it's going to look like at the end. Well, it already looks like that right now. I mean, what it looks like now for me is amazing. Now, this version, it's not amazing, but you'll see it amazing. You'll see it as amazing eventually. I did make a problem with the leaf springs though. So I figured out recently when I tried extending a frame all the way to the back tires that if I was to extend the frame all the way to the back tires from the spring where it is right now in this video, it would go into the second dual tire, the inner tire, and that will not cut it. It's got to be a straight frame all the way back. Cannot go into any tires. That would be a very bad thing if your frame of the vehicle was actually going through a tire. Yeah, you'd have a lot of problems, and it would probably cost you a new vehicle. Yeah, most likely. Anyway, after that weird little sentence there, I know it's been a while since I usually post these videos, but I had a long day of doing a lot of different kinds of work. I wasn't home all day at all. If anything, I was out all day. And it's not that I was going out having fun or whatever. I was actually, you know, helping my grandpa out with some stuff. So yeah, um, it all worked out, and it's time with my family. So if anything, um, I'm fine with posting late at night. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a little bit off schedule. I probably could have accounted for that. Possible things come up all the time, right? I mean, that makes sense. So I might be recording all these videos in the future so that, they're all scheduled to be posted at about the right time. That way it's not like, me recording really late at night, trying to get in 2 videos I did. It just sounds like a headache for me to go through this every single episode because there are going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of parts to this. It's not going to be like, snap, oh, it's done. It's going to be a while. But it is looking really good so far. Like I'm going to be working on the dual springs soon. That way, those get done. The I actually went a little crazy and I built a differential. Yes, I built a differential for the rear tires, and it actually looks pretty good. I might have to clean it up a little bit though. It looks a little rough at the moment, but so far it looks pretty good. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty cool. And I built the inside. I built all the gears on the inside to make it look realistic and everything. And I made sure that the rear axle was hollow and that the oh man, I can't even remember the name of it. The part that turns the wheels. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick. Don't don't judge me. Don't judge me at all. A differential. Here, give me a second. Anyway, I don't have to give the name of it right now. It's whatever. It's a name. So the point is that I've got that done, and I've got the front spring brake or the front spring brakes, the leaf springs all in the correct position. So that's a good thing. And and we're really moving forward. We're on the frame already, basically. We are getting the frame all the way to the back of the bus. Got to make sure it looks good. That way, it'll hold the school bus up. You know what I mean? And then I have to work on the front of the frame, and then I will possibly be working on the engine next. So that'll be the radiator, the oh man, there's so many parts. The belt, the oil pan. Um, if you can't tell, I'm not a mechanic, so don't expect me to have the exact name for everything. But yeah, it's also late, so I mean, it makes sense. I do know the parts of an engine, like the pistons and the the spark plugs and everything like that. I just have to figure out exactly what the inside of a diesel engine looks like because I want to make sure that I build a diesel engine correctly. I'm also going to probably try and build a transmission. That's going to be really interesting to build. Let's see how it goes. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that done. I don't know if I'm going to build a whole engine. Maybe I'm just going to put a big blob right in the engine area. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm just going to have no engine at all. It's just going to be a hood with nothing inside. That'll be kind of weird, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I'll probably build an engine. But it's probably not going to be super high detail, but it might be. It might be really high detailed. Who knows? It's going to take a lot of time. I know that much. But, you know what? I probably will. Just because I'm that crazy. Uh, but as you can see, I'm working on the leaf springs right now. Well, that's going to be where the shock absorber goes. That's basically the strut for the shock absorber. And the shock absorber on the top goes into the frame. So I had to make sure the frame was built next before I put a shock absorber in. And I'm really happy that I didn't go into too much detail with the shock absorber because guess what? With the leaf spring being in the wrong position, there would have been even more work to copy it over, move it over, and then delete the older one. So, you know what? We keep going. We keep going. No matter what goes wrong, I'll keep going. Now we're working on the steering part of this. So I made a little error right there. It doesn't matter. But the point is that this is basically where the tie rods connect to the wheels. So that's basically what I'm building at the moment. First off, I accidentally start building it to the back, like most normal cars, but the school bus is actually in the front. So I think that it's called a tie rod. Yeah, I believe it's called a tie rod. So the tie rod's in the front in the school bus, and I'm pretty sure it's in the back most of the time. I could be wrong. I'm not a mechanic. Not a mechanic. But the point is I'm learning a lot about school buses, even more than I do know already, because that's life, right? It's like, oh, this is really interesting. It's interesting that I'm learning new things about the school bus, learning about how they work and what they look like on the inside and everything like that. Like all this work, it's a learning process for me. Like I didn't know exactly how the rear leaf springs were connected to the frame or the axle, and I learned. I actually learned how they're connected, and I thought that was really interesting. And eventually, you'll be able to learn that also. So it's a learning process for both you and I, and I know that's why you come to my videos because you learn things about things that you think are cool, and school buses may be what you think are cool. Why not? I think that having a hobby like that is pretty awesome. Having a desire to learn about something so much that you go to the extent of this, it's kind of intense, right? All this work is really intense. A lot of people are like, this is epic. This is an epic build. How are you doing it? It's like, I'm doing it because I enjoy this kind of stuff. I enjoy creating like this. I enjoy working outside the box and doing things that not everybody would do. And that's just kind of the way my brain works. I enjoy challenging myself, doing really complicated stuff because that's what makes me happiest. It's a challenge, and it's much more than just a mental challenge. It's also a physical challenge because I'm literally working all day every day on this. Like, it's 10 o'clock at night now, and I'm still working on it. And I'm really enjoying it, actually. It's not like I'm disliking what I'm doing. I'm really enjoying all the time I'm putting into it. It's a lot of fun, to be honest. It's not like I'm doing something that I don't want to do and I'm only doing it because I said I would do it, and I don't want to be told that, oh, you didn't do it, boo, you suck, or whatever. It's me doing it because it's fun. That's why I'm doing it. I've had this idea for a while now. It's just, I didn't think it would actually be like this. I didn't think I would actually build something like this at this scale, even. I didn't even think I would actually build a school bus, even. I thought it would be more like a quick little thing. Oh, it would be pretty interesting if I did something like this, right? But I eventually just went for it. And I was like, you know what? I like this idea. I think I'm really going to go for it, and I'm going to try it out. And no matter if it fails or if it, like, becomes amazing, I'm still going to be happy at the end of the day. And that's one big thing. Whenever you start a new project and it really seems too difficult to accomplish, it's it's really interesting because you start doubting yourself. When you doubt yourself during a project like this, you just like scratch your head all the time. You're tempted to click the erase button and tell everyone sorry, you know what? I'm gonna say that I'm gonna stop, and all this other stuff. And then maybe sometime in the future you're gonna go back to it and you're gonna be like, yeah, that would have been really cool. Maybe I'm gonna try it again. And then you try it again, and then you keep running into the same old problems that you ran into before. Maybe you don't. Maybe you actually accomplish it. Maybe you actually say to yourself, I wish I stuck with it. And that's kind of how I think about this. I think about it as I'd rather accomplish this thing instead of giving up on it. Because if you give up on something that you really do enjoy doing, then you're just giving up on yourself, and giving up on yourself is not a good thing to do. Like, why would you ever give up on yourself? Yeah, why not have faith in yourself? If you do not believe in yourself, then who in the world is going to have the right to believe in you? That's my whole theory. If you do not even believe in yourself, out of everyone in the world, you should be the one to believe in yourself. So if not even you believe in yourself, how are you ever going to get anywhere in life? I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys in the next video that I will be posting after this one. It's going to be not too late. Hopefully not too late. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know I did. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. And I hope you have an amazing day.